people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me.
Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check is I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they drag the chains, you can say no, free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem.
Hello, 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 hello. Hi, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining. I don't know if you can hear. Let me turn off the music here for a second. Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming through to our very first Black Creator Spotlight panel. This is our first one in 2024. I'm super excited. Clap it up. Ah! I don't have a clap button I could press right now, but I want to thank all of you guys for joining. We do have a panel of guests. I'm going to announce who they are and then go over a couple things really quick, and then we're going to bring them on to introduce themselves and talk about themselves. For those who are coming in and are like, what is Black Creator Spotlight? A few years ago, I noticed that it wasn't really happening on platforms. We get a sprinkle during Black History Month, and that's pretty much it. So I wanted to make it rain. So I started doing Black Creator Spotlights, I want to say maybe 4 years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And the goal was to every day post about a different content creator. That transformed into including not just YouTubers, but also Twitch streamers, Instagram, people killing it on Instagram or social or TikTok or any other social media that exists, and taking that time, leveraging my platform to spread that light and highlight these channels. Now, that's something I do throughout the year on my channel when it comes to collaborating or doing projects. But for February, that's where my Instagram is mostly about that. Now, I am super excited for this panel. It's something that I definitely want to do each year. And the panel of guests that I have on today are people who are alums of the Black Creator Spotlight. I do want to give a shout out, even though Destiny, she's not able to jump on the mic yet. She will when she can. But I do want to give a special shout out to Destiny Celine. She is the one that's been doing the graphics, and at least for the past this year and last year. And they're amazing. They look like magazine covers. I wish that she was the first one to start this, because the pictures apparently I don't choose good pictures. The panelists will tell you a little bit more about that in a little bit. But I do want to let you guys know that please go and support each and every single person that I have spotlighted. Show them love, watch their videos, engage with their content. And if you haven't seen what I've posted, because I hashtag it Black Creator Spotlight, so obviously the algorithm's not going to push it out to everybody. And normally it's the most suppressed content that I post on social media. So please take that time, go through, engage with that content, and share it, So I think it's time to bring on, and I saw some of y'all shading in the chat. I'ma just move forward, okay? Don't make me come from you, all right? I know where you live. Don't make me come for you, okay? All right, moving on. Let's invite our panelists to come on and introduce themselves and introduce themselves to you. If you do know them or you don't know them, you're still going to hear from them anyways. And our first couple is Married to the Real. We have Trey and Tasha. Go ahead and introduce yourselves. Tell the people who you are and what you do and how long you've been doing this.
I'm Trey.
And I'm Tasha.
Married to the Real. We've been doing this 7 years now. 8 years?
I think it's about to be 7, right?
Yeah,
2017.
7. Yeah, 7 years.
Yeah. So reaction videos and gaming and Trey's got stuff he's working on. Did you want to tell them about what you dropped today? Or
you mean the album? Yeah, I dropped release date for my album today.
Yeah, so he has like a little album snippet on our channel if y'all want to listen to some dope music. And I have a self-care, self-love business where I sell all natural products because, people like to put toxicity in our stuff. It's enough of that in the air and on social media, so you don't need it in your body care too. But for the most part, we just two normal people who married and we react to stuff and play video games. So, that's about it.
Love it, love it, love it. We also have Shira, Tasha, Barefoot Tasha or Tasha Mack, and Roshi. Go ahead and introduce yourselves and tell the people what you do and how long you've been doing it.
Same with Married to the Real. We've been doing it since 2017. So we produce original music content. If you listen to like bluegrass, I play the ukulele. Shira plays the harmonica. We've been doing this for like 7 years. So I don't know why.
What are you talking about, bro? This would be a professional podcast.
I didn't say that.
That's what Christine said.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. But we do reaction videos also, and stream. And
Who are you?
It says I'm Roshi. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm doing a terrible job.
It's Shira here. I also do reaction videos with him and Lupasan, and we do gaming. So me and Roshi have a separate little gaming channel where we play little games on there. So yeah, that's what we do. And like he said, we've been rocking with it since like 2017 and been having a good time, getting to know everyone. It's been a nice time.
Hi, I'm the other Tasha, Barefoot Tasha or Tasha Mack. I've been doing the gaming thing on Twitch for 5 years now, since like 2019. I'm just starting to get into reactions, which is cool. Damn, I feel like a nerd with these glasses. Let me take the glasses off. Got the reflection reflecting off the glasses.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm also a gamer and content creator, and I do a lot of different stuff on YouTube, on Twitch, everywhere. Yeah. And yeah, go black.
Woo! And don't go back. Awesome. So we'd like to welcome another black, Big Cheese.
Yellow, yellow.
Another black.
What do you do and how long have you been doing it?
I don't even know how to introduce myself now. Hello, I'm another black, Big Cheese. How y'all doing? I've been creating content since 2006. That's right, 18 years. Started off with music, then got into gaming. Been streaming on Twitch since 2013. Became a partner in 2014. Twitch ambassador since 2020. I've been doing this for a long time, man, and just looking to continue doing this because this is my passion. This is my journey, and I'm happy to be a part of this. Thank you very much for having me.
Whoop, 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 whoop. And we'd also like to introduce, and mind you, I meant to originally start this and say I'm bringing on the blacks, right? And I forgot halfway through. Okay,
just me.
Right. You just ran into that. Okay, I'm sorry. We've got a couple more people we want to bring on and have them introduce themselves, and then we'll start the fun of asking them the questions. And you in the chat can also ask questions as well, and we will pop up to them and pop them on the screen. As long as they're appropriate. If you ask stupid questions, you're gonna be ignored. Okay, I'm gonna just tell you right now. Meet Games. Who is you and what do you do? And how long have you been doing it?
Hey y'all. You can hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm Meet Games. Hey. I'm a bit nervous. Hold on. Let me shake it. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just nervous. I played The Sims 4. So I've been playing Sims for since 2019, and I'm normally here on YouTube, but I started streaming on Twitch probably 2 years ago. So I'm trying to branch out, besides playing Sims. So yeah, thank you for having me.
No, of course. Excited to have you. And our last panelist that we have is Amorphous. Amorphous, who is you and what do you do?
What is up, everybody? As she said, my name is Amorphous. I'm a producer, filmmaker, and DJ. Most recently, you might have heard my work on Beyonce's Renaissance World Tour. I worked on the musical arrangements with her. I've been beatboxing since I was 4, and I started truly producing in 2012, 2014. So it's been about a decade that I've been out here in these Twitter, Instagram, and SoundCloud streets. So I'm happy to be here.
Whoop whoop. I love such a diverse group of people that we have and what you guys do and what you used to do and where you started and where you guys are now. So we'll go ahead and jump into my first question for you guys, which the first question is, what inspired you to start creating content and how has your journey evolved since then? And we'll just start from, Married to the Real and just go each box.
Well, honestly, I was just like, I saw people doing it and I was like, oh, we can do that. That's easy. And we could use this as a way to get to a bigger platform. So I could do acting and music. And I said, Tasha, you could use it because people go think you are so hilarious. And she was like, she didn't want to do it. Mm-hmm. Tasha is not the type of person to engage. She's truly introverted. She honestly doesn't like people, and when she gets to where she's gonna say what she's gonna say that. It doesn't matter.
Don't do humans.
She doesn't.
It was his idea because he's always been wanting to act and things like that. So he felt like, people are making a name for themselves, without going through all this. You know how you have the record companies who hoeing people in the music and movie industry hoeing people. So it's just kind of people started doing their own thing. So he just saw it as an opportunity to get out there and put content out there. We already watched hella movies and stuff like that anyway. So why not give our opinion on it? I'm not a camera person. I don't feel like I'm photogenic. I don't like people. So I was already no. But of course, I'm his wife. So I got roped into it. And here we are. Yeah.
That's really cool. And what started you for, because you guys started with content, but you guys have branched out into different things.
Yeah.
What started that journey?
I just used to watch other people. I used to watch I think the videos that really got me were Dante.
Shout out to Dante.
Dante used to really, because he used to react to this certain thing at the time, this couple. I don't want to say what videos they were. He just used to, it was just funny because he was in his garage doing it. I was like, yo, this dude is entertaining, bro. So I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna watch videos like anime and all this other stuff. And then I'm like, okay, we can game later. And so I have my gaming channel. We started with the Married to Gaming channel, and then I have my channel, Trey Two Black Dragon. She has her.
He like fighting games. I like everything else. So.
Yeah.
But the gaming thing is funny though, because we literally like back before all this, when we used to like game, Trey and I would have like 2 TVs in the same room to like game with each other because we used to be like big Halo gamers. So they used to be like our game that we played back then. But yeah, and I branched off into doing body care and like the self-care stuff because of COVID. Like it was just a time where like everybody was really depressed and down because everybody was in the house, people were dying, nobody was really taking care of themselves the way they should have. Y'all saw because like all them celebrities gained weight and all that stuff. Everybody was just like in the house, miserable. So you know, it's just kind of like being a mom of 3 and being a wife is like, okay, I can't take care of other people if I don't take care of myself. And in doing that, it's okay to be selfish. Like self-care, it isn't really selfish, to be honest, because again, if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of everybody else. So that's kind of how that idea came about. And I just kind of did some research and just started from there. And then a year later, here I am.
And that's how I got into my music during COVID, because one of my mods reached out to me. He did some things with my voice because I jokingly sing around on videos and during my Twitch stream. I just joke around and I sing little snippets, and he sent me a few things and I was like, okay, let's do something. And then we did, and we were like, shout out Omega XV. That's my producer. That's my nephew. That's my friend. That's my guy. He really does this music thing. I think he's had a few things I think he had something in the Fast X movie. And it was something on a TV show. I can't remember the TV show, but he had something in the Fast X movie, and he's done a lot of other things that are really big. So he really helps me with the beats and the mix and the master. All the vocals on the album are mine. Everything, every high note, every low note, everything is mine. So I hope y'all check that out.
It's all you.
Yeah, that's all me. It's all me, y'all.
Yeah, that's all from us.
That's fine. That's fire. Really quick before we jump to Shira, Barefoot, Tasha, and Roshi, I want to say lang. Shout out to Ebony McNeil. Thank you so much for the 26 months. Much love to you. Thank you so much. And Shira, Tasha, Roshi. Okay, for you guys, what inspired you to start creating content, and how's your journey evolved since then? I know some people know your story, but for those who don't,
I'm gonna let Tasha go first.
Oh. What was the question?
It's on the bottom of the screen.
Oh,
Tasha. What inspired you to start creating content, and how has your journey evolved since then?
Oh, okay. So
she's praying.
I started creating content. Okay, so really the first time I ever created content, and like I was low-key a genius, but really an idiot at the same damn time. It was a long time ago. It was probably when I was like, I want to say like 13, 14, something like that. And me and my cousin were playing Slenderman on the computer, right? But we didn't know how to record. We didn't know how to do all that stuff. So we set up one camera. We put up my phone facing me and her and recorded our faces on a flip phone, by the way. And then we propped up her phone and recorded the screen on another flip phone. That's probably the most ghetto video on the planet. Safe to say that it was trash, so it never went anywhere. But eventually, when I started playing League of Legends, probably like around like Were you okay? What was that? Why'd you sound like you're about to throw up? Because I said League of Legends.
I'm good. I'm chilling.
I started playing League of Legends. I played League of Legends heavily for 5 years. And if you know about playing League of Legends, you know that you have to go online and watch other people play League of Legends in order to figure out how to play League of Legends, because it's just one of those games that has way too much information and it's hard to keep up with. So I used to watch a lot of League streamers like Ankle Spanking, and they're not very popular anymore. They used to be popular. And then eventually I stumbled upon Pokey, because Pokey started as a League of Legends streamer. That was that clip where she was saying, "Nika, you not funny." She was playing League of Legends when she said that. So I was watching Pokey.
Not during Black History Month.
You getting the lore. I didn't know that.
And so
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know she said the N-word.
Oh.
Oh, well.
I don't really
learn something new every day.
I've seen her I knew she called people broke, but I didn't know about the N-word thing. You know,
yeah, that's her.
Final Fantasy 16 lore dumps right now.
Right.
Go ahead.
Okay, but listen. So I started watching
Those
her.
catches
Eventually, she transitioned from a League of Legends to Fortnite. That was a pivot in her career. She transitioned from League of Legends to Fortnite, and then she started playing with Myth. When Myth was TSM at the time, and those were the biggest streamers at the time. It was TSM, Myth, Daquan, and Hamlins. They were the biggest streamers on Twitch at the time. They were outside of Ninja, but we're talking about Black streamers. So I used to watch their Twitch, and especially Daquan. He was really funny, and he would just play the game, and I was like, I could be funny and play the game. So one day I just bought a capture card and everything that I needed to stream, and I streamed off of a shitty computer.
And the rest is history.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Your turn.
like her abandoning us mid-game. I'll never forgive you.
It's germs.
Okay. We started creating content because at the time I had my own little.
That's a strong vibrate.
That shit strong as hell.
For
bro.
real?
Right. Yeah.
Damn, my bad, y'all.
That was both of us.
Oh, that's both of us.
Child, they sending the Amber Alerts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I gotta get to it.
Look, we not RDC.
I'm not Batman. I am not Batman.
So at the time, I had a streetwear. My first passion is clothes and stuff. So I had this streetwear brand, and I didn't know how to promote it on my own. I was trying to figure out organic ways of promoting it. At the time, that was when people would pay people for Instagram shout outs and this, that, and the third. And then I got tired of paying people. So I was like, yo, I could do that. So Twitter at the time was run the entirety of Twitter, and everything that you saw and everything that you laughed at and enjoyed on Twitter was run by this underground society of 13 to 16-year-old kids that had these groups, and they would just retweet each other's shit, and it would go super viral all the time. So I was able to weasel my way in there, and then I bought the Your Boy Roshi Twitter off some kid for $300. I was like, I could make Dragon Ball Z memes. I could do that. That's easy. I kept it going, and I started up an Instagram page, and I was going to use that to help promote the clothes. And then I was like, yo, I could just make Dragon Ball Z merch just easy too. And then the YouTube thing came about. It's just I'm going to just do this for fun because this is actually interesting. And then from there, the reaction video was just a recommendation from a friend. Oh, you should do this. And I was like, all right, whatever, let's do it. And yeah, from there, the rest is history, actually.
I never knew that. I never knew
Twitter
that.
Kids.
Right, the underground Twitter kids.
Yeah. Okay. So if you see something weird on my Twitter, that is before.
Not
people. No, I promise, because people keep doing this. If it's before the year 2018, It's not me.
You. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not me.
So he be one of the people that get like
Oh,
super
you
famous
got
and
it.
they run the background checks.
I try to like
Right.
purge all of
You gotta
that, but
put
it's
that
not
out there
me.
more because people will hold you. You
Oh,
black,
you
they
said you
gonna hold
purged
you.
it?
'cause
Oh
listen,
yeah, they're gonna hold you to it.
yeah.
But
Listen,
here we have, for those who write those wiki fan documents, they will date this stream as the stream that it was confirmed that was not you. Okay.
okay, good. I know Tom
Right.
got it on lock.
Yeah, Tom, get to typing, Tom.
Tom made $50 off me the other night.
Oh.
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
He pulled up something I said from a stream like a year ago, some random stream, found the timestamp, posted the clip. I owed him $50.
Tom is the FBI.
Yeah, he's the feds.
That
Oh,
motherfucker
wow.
be everywhere too. He be everywhere. Tom
does.
Alias.
Shout
Tom
out to
Alias.
He's in
Yes.
everybody's screen, bro.
Yes, he is. Shout out
How
to
is he
Tom.
a mod?
Everywhere, all
Like,
at once.
he's a mod in like
The most
30
infamous
screens.
mod. I see that
Ooh, they
motherfucker
calling you a mod slut, Tom.
Yeah, y'all remember that
He
scene from
be
The Dark
chilling, though.
Knight where Lucius Fox was standing in front of all the screens?
Believe
Mhm.
that, Tom.
That's Tom.
That's crazy.
He's the architect in
Yeah.
the Matrix.
Please.
That's here.
I
Hilarious.
low key believe it though.
Well,
Let's
my
start drama
backstory
doll.
is similar to obviously his. That's how we started. I started out as clickbait. Then people learned I was more than just clickbait, and then.
Oh, all right. You know what?
That's how my story.
We'll confirm.
That's
We'll
my
confirm.
origin story. He used to.
We
sit
used
me
to place
closest to the
Shira
camera,
closest to the camera
and
with her
then
chest
I would
out.
have my chest out because I have my chest out anyway. It's Florida. And
It is
then,
Florida.
and so like it's like, hey, we be having the titty meet out. Might as well just like sit me closest to the camera, and then from
Take
there,
notes,
like
guys. Take notes.
that's how we got that. The drag. Well, a lot of our like Dragon Ball Super fan base, and then from there it pivoted to like them actually learning that I am actually into anime.
That you
And I'm
actually
not just
smart
clickbait.
stuff. Yeah.
And then from doing
Get
reaction
their
vids,
ass.
we
Get their
evolved into doing like the gaming and the streaming because we really enjoy like that side of things too. And just like developing like a good relationship with the fans and everything else. So like that's pretty much how like my journey evolved, I'd say. Like,
Yes, y'all got
He said
that.
those titties are over 9,000.
Oh my.
Bruh, that's hilarious.
so yeah.
Oh dear. Amorphous. Okay.
Ooh, yeah, that was a-
Going right from biddies to Amorphous.
Yes, yeah.
What inspired you to start, and how has your journey evolved since then?
When it comes to content, I've always had like a weird relationship with it. Like ever since I was little, I used to like put on shows for like my faculty and stuff. I used to want to be a singer. I cannot sing, full disclosure. I might be able to produce for people, but don't ask me to do a vocal. It is not given that. But around 2017, I started doing like blends and mashups and mixes, and that was never like my forte in my mind, but they started getting a lot of traction on SoundCloud. And then I moved out to LA 2019. Ooh, worst year of my life. It was really, really rough. Had to move back to Florida, which is where I went to college at the start of the pandemic. And while I was home, a couple of my friends were telling me, yo, like your stuff keeps going viral on SoundCloud. It keeps getting a lot of distraction. You're in Billboard and Complex and all these, social media outlets, but nobody knows that it's you. Like you're coming to school, like you're not doing all this cool stuff. You should put your face to your work. And they're like, why don't you get on TikTok and start, DJing? I'm like, girl, I don't have time for that. Like I'm literally just trying to focus on my film career and get that popping. But I just took a leap of faith and I started posting, my mixes and me just having a good time. And I think because we were in such a dark period in the pandemic, I think not just the talent that I was possessed, but also just seeing the joy that I was kind of the carefree energy I was giving really resonated with people. So I did a mix of Rihanna's Kiss It Better with Luther Vandross's Never Too Much on Thanksgiving Day in 2020 and posted that. I went to sleep for 2 hours and I think I went from like 9,000 followers on Twitter to like 60,000 by the time I woke up. And LL Cool J was in my DMs, Kehlani was in my DMs. So much was happening. She was like, I love your ear. And just so much traction. But I always put it like this, like you can go viral I'm not going to say it's particularly hard to go viral in this day and age. There's certain keywords and things that you can do, but it's hard to keep that momentum up. So for me, I wanted to make sure, okay, I have all this visibility on me. How do I make all that I've been working towards, my dreams, my aspirations, come true off of this? We have those kind of people looking at your work. It's like, you have to make something happen. So yeah, the journey's been crazy since then. Like, to go from that to, you know, working with Beyonce and just getting plucked out of, you know, social media to be a part of, you know, that tour has just been wild. But I'm very, very blessed and grateful for all the support.
Fire story. Fire story.
Yes. Cool.
Meek, what inspired you? Did you have time to breathe? Shake the jitters out? What inspired you to start, and how's your journey evolved?
So I was in the Army for 8 years, and I got out in 2018, December 27, 2018, right? And it was more so like, what now? Because they don't really prepare you once you get out. So it's like, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I've always played video games. You know, I had the Dreamcast, Nintendo, Atari, all that, you know, and I was like, you know what? Let me try something. So I know I seem a little bit nervous in my voice. I was in this Facebook group, right? It wasn't nothing about Sims, but somebody put a Sim in the Facebook group. And I'm like, what is that? So they're like, oh, you know, this is the Sims. And I'm like, I don't remember the Sims looking like us. You know, they don't look black, you know. So I got curious and I joined a Black Simmer group that's made by Mirror. And
that's Amira.
Yeah, big shout outs to Mirror. And I went in there and I looked, and I went on YouTube and I found Kia, that's the name, Kia. I was watching a couple of her videos in these Sims, and I was like, I can do this. I can do this. I'm a little loud. I know I can be loud, but like, you know, I'm comfortable with it because it's like, okay, they loud, they cussing a little bit in their videos. So I was like, okay, I could do this. So it's a little bit different, like trying to get your foot in as far as the Sims community, because it's different. It's like you kind of got to pay tithes a little bit to get in there. So I started creating like a little bit of like content for the Sims to wear. And then I started role playing. And then I was like, if I make like 1,000 followers on Tumblr, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I did that, got humbled. Feelings got hurt because I thought that 1,000 people was gonna follow me and only 50. So I got humbled. I got that first humble. I'm like, okay, so it ain't gonna be like this. It's not gonna be easy like this. So I grind and I grind and I grind and I grind. I'm putting out tutorials, how to play the Sims 4, how to download. It's just so much that comes with the Sims. It's like a variety. So right now, I've been doing it for a while, and I think I am at that level to where I want to move into something different. Like I actually want to play games, because The Sims requires a lot of time. And anybody that asks me that wants to do this, I'm like, do you got time? And can you make time? Because you are the storyteller. You're God, basically. You don't not. I'm just saying.
No, we okay. We okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because like you like think about it, like you have to create the Sims. You have to give them personalities. You have to make them, give them a house, decorate the house. It's just so much. And I'm just thinking, like, at that point, like right now where I'm at, 33, it's like, let me go play God of War. Let me go play something else. I want to branch out. That's like my big thing this year in 2024 is to branch out and play different games with other people. So I'm trying to like get into those type of spaces, just observing. I watch you and Tasha play Mortuary Assistant. But I was the same way, because I tried to play Mortuary Assistant like 3 times and I can't do it. But,
I wouldn't have been able to do it by myself.
Right. So I'm looking for somebody to do it with too, because I'm like, I just can't. But
no, she wouldn't have. I carried her that whole gameplay.
This was her.
I was like, go, Christine. Go.
It was very entertaining. And I was like, I love that. So, you know, I just been watching, you know, Tasha, been watching you, Christine, Jazzy, Guns, just trying to get like that feel of like, okay, I'm stepping out completely out of my comfort zone because Sims is home, and it's like, I'm just trying to wiggle my way into, the spaces and stuff, just observing, and yeah, but
that's cool. I can understand that. I was a Roblox head, and I really wanted to get out of it because kids are toxic AF, and so I wanted to get out of that realm and into variety streaming.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Big Cheese. What inspired you to start, and how's your journey evolved since then?
Well, I started with Jesus, so like when YouTube started, that's when I started. I started with like the folks of like Nigga Higa and Dash XP and all these wonderful YouTubers that started in the beginning. I ain't know nothing about YouTube. I just see that people was like putting content on there, just putting content. I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and give this a shot. And the first video I put up was me like, doing music. Like usually like I'll make a remix of somebody else's song, and then I put my verse on there. As I call it a cheese mix. So that's how I started my YouTube.
That's
was like,
cute.
Yeah. So I was doing like funny little songs and dances and stuff like that. And, people was like digging out. I'm like, I'm going to keep doing this. Then all of a sudden I got into the gaming side of the world by trolling. If y'all know who Chad Wharton is, you're welcome. So Chad Wharton was talking about the PS3. I was talking about the 360. Somebody else talking about like the Nintendo. And we just made like a whole console war on YouTube. We was like one of the first individuals to do that. And everybody took it seriously. It was like, man, we getting views off of this. So this is straight. We're going to keep doing this stuff. So it started there. Past couple of years, I was like, okay, we need to do something different, instead of just talking about gaming and people saying that, your mom's a whore and all this stuff here. So let's try to do something different. So I decided, okay, I heard a song by Plies called Becky. I was like, okay, this sounds like he's saying bacon. So I made a parody to Plies Becky called Give Me That Bacon. And I put it up on YouTube. I was like, we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna go back to work because I was in IT at that time, and I was like just like continuously like just going to work. Your 9 to 5 is putting in more money than what YouTube is putting in because they weren't giving no money at that time. So went to work. I'm getting like my phone buzzing. I'm like, what's going on? They're like, you on G4 TV? I'm like, no. The hell is that? I'm like, what is that? The hell is that? So I go home. I watched the actual episode of the G4 TV, was it Attack of the Show? And I was number 2 on the list as far as like the song itself. I was like,
oh, that's fire.
I'm like, ain't no way this is happening right now. What's going on? Should I quit my job? Is what you're trying to tell me right now? Like, when you like when you young, you don't be thinking about like whatever. Like the first thing is I'm viral. I just went viral. Oh, so man, I'll quit my job tomorrow. They were like, you don't want to do that. No, it's just a viral video. But you got to keep going. So like I was the advice I was given was to keep going with the parodies. So after Give Me That Bacon was on G4 TV, I got fries on it, which is a parody of the Loonies. I got 5 on it. Mm-hmm. And then what else? I made so many parodies.
I'm not gonna lie, you're making me hungry right now. I kind of
that was the whole purpose of me doing the parodies. It was like I want people to just like be hungry but also laugh. Like, man, this is funny, but I'm hungry as hell. Like that was the whole thing. So after I started doing the parodies, I was like, I want to do something else because I always like try to like be creative and do something new, do something different. Mm-hmm. Then I got into like the battle rap mixes. So a lot of people don't know, like I am the originator of the battle rap mixes where I put beats to the battle raps vocals, and that soared through the roof with like Smack URL, King of the Dot, etc. And I had like a bunch of battle rappers hit me up like, hey, yo, man, can you do this for me? Can you do this for me? I'm like, you gonna pay? No, man, I got a battle. I don't know what to tell you because time is money. So like it was either I was doing it because I supported the battle rappers, or I was doing it because I was getting paid to do it. And it was like, okay, this is a bonus. Like when you are in a mixture of a whole different world of people that don't know about battle rap and you bring it to them or introduce it to them, it was a refreshing moment for me. And that ended when all the MCNs like Full Sail and all that stuff, like all of them was having like issues with me doing that, so they was like, nope, can't do it no more. Geek, strike. I'm like, no, I ain't gonna get no third strike.
Oh my goodness,
I'm a 2-time YouTube felon. I can't do this no more now. No, we can't do this no more now. So I had to cut short the battle rap mixes, and I was like, I'm finna go back to gaming and back to doing my parodies, which led to the Just a Dream parody, Krispy Kreme. That was, I would say that's my favorite parody out of all of them because it got me a performance at the Krispy Kreme opening in Lakeland, Florida, and 2 advertisement deals.
Cool.
Yeah, 2 radio advertisement deals in Tennessee. So, hey, shout out to Krispy Kreme, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. You know what I'm talking about? Keeping the money in my pocket. But at the same time, it wasn't bringing in money. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm going to have to push this to the side because it ain't bringing the money out I would love to see bringing in. But at the same time, I enjoy doing it. It's my passion. I love it. I signed up for, was it Justin.tv at that time? I was like, what the f is this? Like, what is Justin.tv? What you do here? Like, everybody, you stream there live. I'm like, I ain't got nothing, no capture card, no nothing. I'll think about this later. Skip 2013, it turned into Twitch. Ooh, okay. I got a capture card. I got gameplay. I can bust a move live. I ain't got to do no more recordings. Let's do this then. So since 2013, it's just been a wonderful journey of just a new community, new people, meeting new people, like, you know, Christine and Tasha, unfortunately. Barefoot Tasha, that is. Barefoot.
F you. You stink.
But, hey, you stank too. You just don't know it yet.
Oh, gosh. Oh, God.
But with me, like doing like the live streams and setting up like the multi-actions of like doing my sub hypes and everything was all trippy and stuff. He was asking like, how do you do this? Like, how you have this production value? How you da. I was like, it just come to my mind. Whatever idea I have in my head, I just put it out there. And that got the attention of Markiplier, who rated my stream and rated me as far as like, you know, his community and things like that. And then T-Pain saw Markiplier stream of me and he was like, you know what? I got to create a whole gaming group based off of what he's doing because this is crazy. So yeah, that got me into Nappy Boy Gaming. That was the first signee. That was the reason why it was created. And
that's fire.
3 years later, I was like, you know what? I want to continue with my own journey. You know, due to that, my wife got in an accident in 2021. She's not able to work. So now she is my manager from this point forward. And, you know, we're still doing our thing. Like I said, 18 years later, I'm still doing what I love doing, but I'm doing it full time now since 2020. It's been a wonderful journey ever since.
That's fire. That's fire. And like for even like a few of us, it's us with someone, you know, like Shira and Roshi, it's them together, but also they have Lupus on, Trey and Tasha, you guys work together. And so it's cool to hear you as well that you have someone doing it with you. For Amorphous and Meet Games, did you guys ever include anybody along with your journey or tried to include anybody with your journey?
I'll take the floor. I think, you know, which is really funny, right before I had that viral moment in 2020, I actually got management maybe 2 weeks before. It was my first manager situation that I ever had. But I think just showing them all like the film stuff that I had done and the producing stuff, like they had already betted on me. So having that viral moment like right immediately after that, I think they felt pretty like good that they took a risk on me. But once things got to a place of like, I guess I'm on my third management situation. I think this is the best one. I think we're gonna be good for a long time. But it's hard when you go from, okay, just being viral on social media and doing everything yourself this entire time. And now you're making way more money than you ever seen in your life. You're dealing with accounting. You have to worry about PR. Hey, Uncle Sam, how you doing, girl? It's that time.
I hate Uncle Sam.
I think like I try to take on as much as I possibly can. That's just like the Capricorn in me, but I also realize that there are people that are willing to support me. And it's definitely given me like a whole new business mindset when there's people that I have to take care of. You know, when you have a manager, you give that manager 20%. When you have an assistant, you know, you pay them out of your pocket. So I'm like, anytime that I need to be doing an opportunity, there's no, child, I'm tired. There's no, I want to rest. Like, no, go work because this is what you love doing. And you're way too blessed and too good of a position to not do that. And I'm just so grateful that I have support around me to help out.
That's fire. Meek, what about you?
What was the question again?
Did you ever have anybody along your journey with you, or someone did you try to bring somebody along on this journey with you?
No, I actually been pretty solo. But I've met people that do the same thing that I'm doing. But other than that, it's really just been me. I mean, my community though, without them, I wouldn't be right here. So big shout outs to them. But as far as my journey, no, it's kind of just been me. Okay. I know.
Okay. No.
It happens.
It's understandable, right? Yeah, there are a lot. I think it's very common that people are starting by themselves versus starting with a group or with somebody else, with them. But there was something that you had said that I do want to pose this question to everybody here. When you mentioned that, you had the hope that you were going to bust out with 1,000 and you got humbled really quick. So the question I want to pose to everybody else was, if you could share a moment where you were also humbled in the giggles already, right? When was a moment or a situation that humbled you in your journey?
When we lost our first channel, we were in the first 3 months we started, we blew up.
Yeah, everybody was blew up anime reactions.
We were doing strictly anime reactions. We went from nothing, having no subscribers, to 48K in like 2.5, 3 months. We blew up fast.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot.
And we lost our channel.
Everybody started catching on. Like we didn't know. Like when you do stuff by yourself, that's the thing too. You don't really know
exactly
how certain stuff works. So when you caught them back-to-back strikes because people wanted to be petty,
and
I forgot what company.
What happened was we got the strikes, but this is where you got the YouTube hit. This is where YouTube came up with this country has this, so it doesn't matter what you say, what you put in there. This is where now YouTube has this thing where it's like, oh well, this country has copyright laws and this doesn't apply over here. We were the reason for that.
Yeah, like when they started, well, it was a lot of other stuff going on that year too. But
that was when the apocalypse happened.
Yeah, or either that next year. I think the apocalypse happened that next year. It didn't happen that first year. It happened like 2018.
Was it?
But when we got our strikes though, it was because like we were doing anime, like of course we were doing it like in Japanese. We weren't doing like the dub. With the dub, you kind of have leeway because America, fair use, you could kind of argue those points.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of anime channels started to get hit. So when people were doing the rebuttals or the disputes, it was like, well, we can't really say what goes on in another country. Like, like we don't have laws for Japan, right?
Yeah.
So if you got hit from a Japanese company, then you just got hit. It was like they weren't trying to be the middleman, so to speak. So it was just one of those
liability for the corporation.
Yeah, it was just like we just had to take that L, and we tried to we didn't know about saving content, like all the videos we had, we weren't like backing them up and stuff like that, because you just get in and then you living in your moment and you just like, oh,
living
shit,
life,
we
enjoying everything, you're happy, your viewers going
a lot of that
money
content
nice.
We did back then, we lost it because we weren't backing it up. So like a lot of those videos we couldn't save because they give you like a week to get your shit together, or
and we
like
were
your
stream
channel
recording so many videos, losing sleep trying to save everything, and it was like, and
so it was a lot.
It was a humbling experience
3, 4, 5
because
videos a day.
It was a humbling experience because we were like, okay, so I guess we just gonna have to do live action stuff. We can't do the anime, and it shows you. Hold on, it shows you who's there for you, because once you stop with the anime.
Oh, they gone.
They gone.
They gone.
They're gone.
It just kind of shows you like who's there for you and your channel, and who's there for like the actual
they're gone. And like, because people will tell you, oh, well, this person does it like this, or this person does. Everybody can't do everything on YouTube, and we tell people this, like and people don't like when we tell them this, but it's fact. Everybody can't do everything. What I do, maybe Roshi can't do, but Dwayne and Jazz can, and that's just the facts. And like and people feel like, oh well, no, I'm saying this is the way it should be. Well, It's not. That's
people,
the way of the
people
world.
quick to tell you what you should be doing, but they don't see like the behind.
And it's
the
like,
scenes.
right,
There's certain
right.
stuff everybody can't do. Everybody can't move the same. That's just how it is.
Yeah,
So,
it's just it sucked. It was so humbling.
I
I
root
was
for
like,
everybody
yo.
doing reactions though, because baby, when I tell you, when you sit and you watch a show and you fall in love with it and you spend 10 hours editing 10 plus episodes or less, and then as soon as you put it up, it's hit before you like you could even like
Before you post it, yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
And then
that'd be
oh
like that'd be a lot.
And you have to re-edit it and
gotta
re-edit it and
re-edit
re-edit it and
and
re-edit it.
re-edit
And then
it.
you eventually
People
are like,
don't
you know
see
what?
the
It's
behind
gonna be
the
on
scenes.
Patreon.
And then
Right.
you finally get it up, and then you like, okay, we about to have some fire discussion in the comments. Why you cut out this scene? Why
that annoys me so much.
It just be like, bro, can we just enjoy the content I was able to put out? Because like I'm
But also
tired.
take a second, like when you make a comment, this is people leaving comments, take a second and think about it, you know? Because I remember when I had to put certain episodes of like certain shows, I'm not going to say it because I don't want them to Disney be like, oh yeah, let's hit the rest of them. But certain shows where no matter how many times we're editing, because we had the Patreon version, which could be fully viewed, and then the one that would go on YouTube, heavily edited, editing audio, editing video, having it re-edited, and paying somebody to do this, and having to get to the point of like, you know what? It's just going to be on Patreon, and people are like, oh, it's not fair that you're putting this one behind a paywall. You have the other ones out. Why is this one behind?
Can I tell you?
I almost said
the funniest thing we ever dealt with was when we lost our first channel. And then when we lost our first channel, that's when a lot of people in our community told us about Patreon. So basically, we had to start over with a new channel, and we got a Patreon. And this little kid made a diss about us, like a diss video, because we got a Patreon. It was in their room, like it was like on the internet, and somebody like brought it to our attention in Discord. They had to be like,
oh my goodness,
because they felt like they were gonna have to pay, like we were greedy because we had a Patreon and blah blah. I'm like, bro, we just literally lost our channel. Like we literally just lost like 50,000 people, and then like when we made the new channel, I feel like probably 17. I was gonna say maybe like 10,000-15,000 people came from like, you know, like the other channel, because people have to find you again if they don't know what's going on, you know, like all that kind of stuff. Child was like this whole child in their room making this like this like it was just like I was like, wow,
kids are toxic.
Yeah, they are. I learned that from Roblox as well.
That's the truth. Amorphous, what about you? When is a moment that you were humbled?
Girl, I can name 20. Okay, I think when it comes to, especially with copyright, you know what I mean? Like in the DJ space, like, oh my gosh, I've lost 3 channels. There was a channel that I had on YouTube with like 120,000 subscribers. And then back to back, YouTube just hit me. It was like, girl, goodbye. So then I lost that. But I think the biggest time that I could ever say that I really felt like humbled, and this is definitely personally, was my trip out to LA. You know, I feel like as a child, you know, growing up in, I'm sure so many people can relate to this story. You hear about this magical place of film and music, and if you have like the right, you know, connection or the right talent, you can just go out there and, oh yeah, you're gonna go meet Oprah. No, that was a hard year. Basically, like, I'm gonna make a horror movie about it one day, because like when I tell this story, sometimes people are like, girl, what are you talking about? They can't even believe that it's actually real. But like, I was staying with a family friend of mine that wasn't really a friend. They were locking me in my room. I couldn't get out. I couldn't do the basic necessities. I couldn't eat. I couldn't do nothing. Like, so I was stuck there in that situation for like way longer than I could have been. And for me, I've always been one to like, okay, this is someone that is a family friend of my parents. I respect my elders, but that lady was truly bad, you know, SIHRT, whatever, insane. But I had gone into LA with the implication or the mindset that like, okay, I have all these followers, even from before. I've have all this like industry connections, you know, Ava DuVernay is like offering me a film job, all these people. I have followers on Twitter, and I got out there and I'm struggling, and I can't make rent, and I can't eat, and I can't do anything. And it was so funny that I remember driving back from LA to Orlando, which is where I currently reside. And I had a conversation with myself. Like, my phone was broken. My laptop was broken. I didn't know where the hell I was going. I had no money. I basically had like, maybe $200 for gas. So I'm driving back. It was just me and a prayer. I was too afraid and embarrassed to tell my my parents and my family.
Oh, hold on. 200 gas to get from California to Orlando?
It was like overdraft protection. Thank you so very much. It saved my behind. But it was literally me and my little Hyundai and a prayer. And I just had a conversation, with God, and I just asked. I said, look, I don't care if LA is where I'm supposed to be or not. I'm just going to give myself to you. I'm going to trust where I'm supposed to be. And came back to Orlando. 6 months between then, I went from just struggling eating ramen noodles to now Oprah's gifting me a laptop, and Fat Joe's calling me up on Instagram to do a song, and Kehlani's like, come to the studio. My first time in the studio. And she's like, I want to be on your album because she saw my tweets. Like, it was just a crazy time, and it just taught me not to just trust in the universe or even whatever you believe in, but to trust in yourself. Like, you don't always have to be where people think you should be in terms of environment. You can make your own destiny right at home. Yeah,
I love that. I love that. Shira and Roshi, we're gonna pop over to you guys. What was a moment that you like that humbled you in your career or your journey?
I would say it's similar to Trey and Tasha. We had just hit 100K subs. We were like maybe like 110, so it hadn't been that long. And I was getting ready to stream one night, and I couldn't stream, and I'm like, yo, why can't I stream? What's going on? Like, why am I being blocked? And then I went, and then I had 61 copyright strikes.
Shit. 61.
Yeah, they had us all.
I didn't know any better at the time.
Oh my gosh. Someone was working.
I was reading the One Piece manga, and I was just leaving the videos up, and them videos was hitting. I was like, oh, I'm gonna keep doing this. And I thought shit was sweet. And then I had 61 copyright strikes, and the whole channel
my goodness
got sent to the Shadow Realm. And then we had no YouTube for 3 months.
We got it back.
Like,
we got an entertainment lawyer involved.
Yeah, YouTube wouldn't send my account notifications. Like, they wouldn't. I tried like 15 times. Like, I was reaching out to people. Like,
wait, you were reading it?
Reading the manga,
the manga panel. I remember that then.
Doesn't play that.
Like,
not even watching it.
Listen,
right? Not watching, just reading.
I had friends.
They said reading was fundamental, and they said no.
Not really, not for us.
So I had friends that worked in the music industry. I was like, yo, he had a friend that was like the head of music at YouTube. He reached out to him, and he was like, hey, bro, your friend's problem is nasty. And that's as far as that went. So he wouldn't help me. And then, I got like an entertainment lawyer. She drafted up like a counter notification. They finally sent it 3 months later. And then we were able to get like our original channel back.
Goodness.
It was took crazy. Us a little bit to get back into the algorithm. So it was like, but it was a humbling experience, and it was also like a blessing at the same time, because it's what led us to do Patreon and do more research into ways that we could like have like a backup, like just in case anything like that ever happened again. And then so that was like it was a good thing, even though it sucked. I say it was like a good thing because it led us to be like really, really big on Patreon, like, because we started doing Patreon, and now we're one of like their biggest creators. So it was a good thing at the end of the day.
That's fire. 61. Goodness, at one time. They was working.
They wait, and then they wait.
That sounds like the IRS.
Yeah. I think we got for Tokyo Ghoul, I want to say. They waited until we like finished it, and then it was for like every Tokyo Ghoul video that we did.
They wait. Yeah, they wait. They literally
listen. I'm gonna tell you what. If you do reaction videos, I'm not scared of them copyright strikes, man. I always count them.
Please, I'm not scared.
Man, what you gonna do? You gonna sue me? It's gonna cost you way more money to sue me than it's worth. They don't ever act on it. You just submit the copyright strike. It's fair use, and they leave you alone.
Some of them do. Some of them
do. Yeah, some of them yeah.
Because some of them hit you back with like, "No, we feel like we valid in what we said." And
I've gotten a strike before because
I'm talking about the strike. I fight that strike, not the appeal. Like, I get the whole strike, and I wait that 10 days. They don't stand on business. They're scared.
Knock on wood.
Hey, yeah, I'm need
Right.
Somebody watching this shit like,
Like, yeah, like,
What?
hey, y'all screwed up. He is like sitting like,
No,
arms crossed.
I would like to formally
views
say
of your boy Roshi are not the
voice-
views of your boy Roshi Inc.
Listen,
Just so you know.
or Christine is okay.
He's sitting there on business. Somebody like, yeah.
Nah, bro. While we're streaming this on YouTube. No, so for those out there that are watching that are content creators or wanting to be content creators, make sure you read the policy terms and conditions and move yourself accordingly. That's what I'm saying.
don't do what I do.
Mind you, they changed their policies.
y'all can't afford to do
Every
what
other
you
day.
do.
But mind you, they
advice
change their
podcast.
policies like every 2 weeks. Though.
And actually, I do
Yes.
want to say that what Trey said, actually, there's actually some validity to that. And I'm just now learning that. So we just came back from an event, like that Jujutsu Kaisen event that Casetify had us for. And they said that they had to actually reach out to like the anime companies and shit and be like, is it okay if we have these creators come out? And they said no to some people. And so it's like, wow. So the fact that we do reaction videos and they was cool with it, it's like, oh, okay, now I see why we don't get no copyright strikes or nothing on Jujutsu Kaisen. So I kind of see what you mean by you say like certain people can do certain things and some people can't, because they'll definitely target certain channels.
I'm gonna take this and put this on my channel because people be thinking like, oh, hold on, let me tell you what I tell you.
People will argue with you about your shit, like they made it. Like they will argue with you,
like they made it.
listen,
It's a perfect sentence.
That's crazy.
Like people have said to me that I hate Roshi because of his success. Bro, the comments be wild.
We've streamed like 3 times together already. What,
But
bro?
you know how people are.
You know how people are.
They ain't gonna see us together. They just see us.
But like, this is the thing. I'm like, bro. I'm like, I don't have a
rooting for
problem.
everybody.
I want everybody
like,
to eat.
I ain't lying.
I want
Right,
to get like
right.
you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're black.
Right.
I want
Crazy.
you to succeed.
People really
You got
crazy, though, 'cause,
kids.
like,
You
we
got a
did,
wife. You're a black man. I want you to eat, brother. Hold on, let me say it to your face. Keep
Look, he
eating,
said it
brother.
and that's how we all
I'm
are to each other.
lying.
But they think that every reaction
Yeah.
channel
Yeah.
is
They
bad.
always feel like people gotta have beef to exist in the same space. I guess like nobody can get along. It just gotta be some beef.
Always some
Y'all,
negative.
when I tell y'all we had we do podcasts, or if that's what you want to call them, on Fridays, called Real Talk, right? So like we were talking about the fact of, I know y'all probably saw where Kelly walked off the Today Show because of her dressing room and stuff. I don't know if y'all seen it, but she was supposed to co-host of the Today Show. She walked off the set because her dressing room was smaller, and like come to find out, J-Lo had like a bigger dressing room. We gonna get into the details of why she had I don't know why she had a bigger.
Kelly who?
But
Roland.
Roland.
Sister.
Oh, okay.
Roland.
Oh, Kelly.
And y'all
Roland,
know
okay.
Kelly don't bother nobody.
No,
You
she
know,
does
blah,
not.
No, no, she's very
She's the
sweet, very,
sweetest
very
So
sweet.
ever.
we got into the topic of colorism on our podcast. So this girl came in, and long story short, her comment was, darkened people are less talented and inconsistent.
Okay.
that's what she told us.
Darkened.
That's what she told me. She said, I'm tripping because colorism don't exist. She said we was making stuff up. Her name was Pretty Rican, by the way. And she said,
That's
Cállate
not.
la boca.
she said
what I was-
darkened people are inconsistent and less talented. That's why we don't make it as far
Cheese,
as
you
like
can keep
other
turning
people.
your head. That's what
That's
she said.
crazy.
Like in the fucking
I mean, it's
chat,
not a
everybody
shock though
sitting
because
here like,
people
what?
always say stupid
Yeah,
stuff
people are
on the
ignorant.
internet.
But
Like,
but
Yeah,
this
And
is
I'm
the,
like,
this is
it
the
don't
thing
have
that got
to
me.
apply to you just for it to be a fact. though.
Look,
like,
look,
Right.
who, look
Right,
who channel
right.
you watching right now.
it's like it just
Oh,
Look how dark I am, and you look who channel you watching.
it was
She
crazy.
felt
like
bold.
It was so much back and forth. Like she had me heated. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I be trying
As
to
you
get
should
that
be, 'cause
in
that's
2024.
crazy.
Wow.
She had me heated because
Trey
I'm like,
was
what
unbothered.
is wrong with you inside that you feel like that was the statement to me?
so much, everything.
I was just like, that's
Wow.
crazy. Because we were just talking about how there are some people that, I ain't gonna name names. We know there's some this color people that are mediocre, and then we have this color people that are talented, but you have people that make it to different levels because just that's how society
I
is
said
sometimes.
Beyonce better than Taylor Swift.
Sir,
I don't
please,
care.
Please. sir, please.
I don't care.
Hey,
Yes.
producers, can you hide our
views
screen
of
for
Mary
the next 10 minutes? They finna come for this man.
I don't know.
I don't give a damn. You, hold up. You gonna sit here and hide now when you just a minute ago? What?
I can't speak to that because I don't listen to
Taylor Swift
so
finna flood the chat.
Carrie Underwood is better than Taylor Swift.
Even if you listen
like
to
how
her,
they came for.
I don't listen to any of
if you don't
the
listen to her, the argument is that
Swifties-
she's as
the
big as Michael
Swifties are
Jackson.
an
Though now.
army.
That's the argument is that she's
The
as big or
Swifties
bigger
came
than
for,
Michael
what's
Jackson.
I mean,
what's her
Taylor
name?
Swift.
Meek
is huge.
Whoa, hold on. They're arguing
They're saying
whether.
she's a better performer and she's as good as Michael Jackson and that she's better than Beyonce. That's like Taylor Swift. That's
I
like
wouldn't know. I've literally never watched her perform. I've never watched. I don't listen to her songs, so I can't speak objectively. I literally don't know.
I have listened to her songs. I have one of her albums that I really like.
It don't matter. They all sound the same.
I can say, I can attest that she
Views
is
of
not
Tasha.
more talented than Michael Jackson.
It all like we are never getting back together.
But it's not trying to go to like the music side of things, but I just thought that was really
Right.
wild for somebody to really feel like darkened people
That's a
are
crazy
less.
statement.
But so many people are
consistent and
so
less
bold,
talented. I just
especially
feel like
behind the
that was
screen.
crazy. But you were in our chat. Why would you be here
I'm
talking
the
to us if you
darkest
feel
man
that
alive.
way?
You
Like
said
I
that
just
in
felt
my
like that
chat.
was crazy.
That's
I don't
crazy.
know, but I was just like that just was really wild. And then she got upset when I blocked her. Was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna make y'all lose y'all channel." I was like, "Okay, well, I hope
Okay,
you know
girl,
somebody
good luck.
important. Like, I hope you know
Right.
somebody important."
Okay.
I was like, "I'm gonna take all these colors comments in this live and post them on Twitter."
Thank you.
since she goes to
Thank
defend.
you.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Mm-mm.
But every now and then you be having them super trolls that be like, really.
Nobody else has shows like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I had
I
someone come
mean-
in my chat and call me a.
Whoa.
I don't want to laugh,
Whoa.
but they called me a monkey, and then
Oh, that's Twitch chat on
They
the
came
regular.
in-
That's a
No,
con
that
lobby.
was-
Look,
that
that's
was
a con
on
lobby.
YouTube.
That's a
that was
con
on
lobby.
YouTube. Someone came in and just called me a monkey, but it caught me off guard. I laughed because I was like, okay.
Okay, thank you. Because I when I see shit like that, I bust out laughing.
Right.
'Cause, like,
Yeah, that kind of stuff is funny because, like, if you like I said, that's con lobby talk because you know con lobby you get called everything but a child of God. If you got any hint of color in you, they call you everything. But it's just like
But a
you have
child
them
of God
people
is
who really
hilarious.
stand on like crazy ass facts like that. I just like that just caught me off guard. I was just like,
Mm.
wow.
People will say whatever and they'll make their own narratives.
And the
too,
only
like,
reason
that's
that
what
came up is because I heard that Kelly was supposed to get Like a Boy, Sierra song. The producer was like, Kelly was in the studio and she was like, I want something like a Boy. Like she was like, I love that song. I love its vibe. And the guy was like, Kelly, stop saying that. Don't say that. The dude was like, stop saying that. We wrote Like a Boy for you, Kelly. We sent it to him. Her manager or whoever was sitting right there. We sent it to him. The guy was like, I have never seen Kelly with fire in her eyes. She was mad. She told the guy, you don't make another decision about a record without me. This is Kelly, the sweetest,
her
nicest
manager
person.
just sent it to somebody without asking.
You don't make decisions about my career without me.
And I could totally hear Kelly's voice on that song.
Let me say, because I know Kelly personally. We have a song together on my last project. And everything that y'all are saying is absolutely accurate to who she is. And I don't know what happened on the real. I mean, I don't know. We don't text that often anymore, but she busy, I'm busy. But everything you're saying about like the way that she's been operating in terms of like, she can be sweet, but don't mess with her career and don't mess with her business. And that's something that I learned from her on even the set that we did a live performance for Jimmy Kimmel for the song that we had. And some of the things that was happening there just was not adding up. And this is Kelly Rowland. So this is my first time ever doing a performance like this. So I'm like too nervous to say something. She pulled me to the side and she was like, Amorphous, this your song, right? Yes, Kelly. So you're going to tell them this is what you want, right? Yes, Kelly. Like that's just how it is with her. But she's a really, really beautiful spirit in person. So shout out to
we ended
Kelly
up talking about it because we were like, sometimes you can be great, but the people you have around you can stop
Alright,
what's coming to you. So that's why we
Mhm.
were saying that, because that could have been a good song that blew for her, but then like your manager ain't let
That
you
song
hear it.
could
They
have
just like send it to somebody
completely
else.
turned her career around. It could have
Or
went a whole
built it,
nother
because
direction.
I'm like, she can sing. That's what we were talking about. Like,
She's
she can really
talented.
sing.
She
But
is.
you were like,
She is.
it's just, yeah, it be people around you. It be people around you that like stop what you got coming sometimes. So you
Yeah,
gotta
to
have the
not
right
be
people.
afraid of like, just because you're sticking up for yourself, that means you're being
Difficult.
difficult or something. Yeah, difficult. Like,
That's
that was my
always
biggest fear.
Yeah,
that's always.
But
the
that's
word.
the thing. Most people gonna feel like if you come from a certain place or if you look a certain way, you should just be happy being in the room,
Right?
Instead of demanding your actual space that you
Right.
need. So I feel like we need to do that better. Like, yeah, there's ways to communicate stuff, but
Especially
people can always look at us.
Companies be thinking that the
Oh
most.
yeah.
They
Let me
be
send you
looking
this
at
free
us
water
like,
bottle for promotion.
Y'all better be happy you even made it here.
You are my new elite employee. Like, they be like, here, let me send you this free water bottle. I saw that about the girl with the ninja product. Like, she had been doing all them recipe videos and stuff like that. And then like people were tagging Ninja like, oh, y'all need to get her a brand deal, blah, blah, blah. And they had did all these other brand deals with all these other people who didn't look like her, but they didn't want her. They wanted to post her content for free though. Where like, the other people got like money. I'd just be like, oh, okay.
It's always the same thing with these people.
I leave them on red in my inbox.
Right.
Cause my like y'all for real with y'all views, I don't understand why anybody would be like, can we do something for free? Like, do you not see these numbers? Like, I don't understand where free come from.
It's all
there's a reason.
The numbers in this box spells like it's more
they
slots
their
than free.
chat.
Like, I don't understand.
More slots than free. I
Like,
love
free
that.
is 4 letters. Like, it's more than 4 numbers up here.
Right. That's and then not have any problem paying somebody else.
Right, and then they should be dry as fuck. I just be like, some of that shit be dry. Like,
no
what you
seasoning, no
doing? It be
nothing.
dry as hell.
Or the same old monologue. Hi guys, I'm so and so, and we're here. That same shit that everybody. I'm like, yo, tired of that shit.
Well, okay, not too much because that's a little close to what I say. Okay,
No, it's not. No, it's not. Not to.
Barefoot Tasha, what about you? What is a moment that humbled you in your career?
Why you just government name me like that?
I said Barefoot Tasha.
That's my government name.
That's what you said. If I had said Tasha, there's two Tashas
I
here.
said Tasha Mack. Call me Tasha Mack.
Okay, Tasha Mack.
Okay, ask a question.
Oh, this girl.
What is a moment that humbled you?
Thank you.
Oh, my moment that humbled me was very similar to Meek. I ain't gonna lie. So when I first started streaming, I was gonna stream Fortnite. I used to be a beast at Call of Duty, right? When I hopped on Fortnite, I was a beast in Fortnite, right? And right before the day that I went live, I seen.
What did he do?
They didn't hear it. They didn't hear it, so it's all good.
He pushed a button that made a noise in our ears. But right before the day before I went live, I was watching this girl play Fortnite. Nothing against her or anything like that, but she had like 1,000 viewers in there. It was a very boring stream. And so I was like, I am entertaining, I'm funny, I look all right, I have 1,000 views by tomorrow. I went live for 4 weeks to 3 people. Nightbot, Stream Elements.
He said Nightbot.
Nightbot and Stream Elements, man.
I was humbled so quick. I was like, damn, nobody really watching my shit for real. That was my biggest humbling moment. Was at the beginning.
I thought you was gonna say it was 3 of the homies. You said Nightbot and
Stream.
Another.
Who was the third person? You.
Did you have it pulled up?
It was some random person that never spoke to me ever. They was probably in there beating at me or something.
Wait, was your
been watching?
Hold up, was your name always Barefoot Tasha?
No.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, those waiting to see some feet.
Getting taught something too.
But my name was
Yeah.
Barefoot something else.
No.
Oh, yeah. They was waiting to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
some
yeah.
feet.
Maybe. I don't know. But I have another humbling moment. I can't say no names on who this involves.
Okay.
But it was a situation where I was dealing with another content creator that had a bigger audience than I did. And when me and that content creator went our separate ways and tried to cancel me on like no longer being a part of their things, and seeing how many people left me because of that situation, that was a very humbling moment, because it was people that didn't know that person well enough to pick a side, right? And people pick sides against me, and it's obviously because that person had a larger following than I did. And that was a very humbling moment for me, because for some people in this industry, that's all you are the numbers that you can bring.
That's the truth right there.
Talk that shit. Go ahead, Tasha. Talk that shit.
I've had a situation where this was years ago before I met any of you guys, but I've always been a networking type of person, reaching out, and I noticed that like the aspect of like inviting people, hey, I'm doing this, come and be a part of it. I noticed that some people answered when I was creating content with some other people, but when certain people weren't as active, all of a sudden I'm getting ghosted. You know, Instagram shows you seen when it was seen. And I would see that you read it and you read the other thing and you watched my stories, but you ain't replying now. Now these other people are not as active. So I peeps it. I don't always say it, but I peeps it. So I know what you talk about.
Yeah, you sweet. You ain't gonna say it.
No, not unless they call me out. Then I'm gonna call them out. Anyways, Big Cheese, what was a moment that humbled you on your journey?
Actually going to get the stuff.
Look here. All right, let me ask y'all this.
Self-care, self-love, LLC.
Y'all remember the bus driver uppercut videos?
What's it me?
Which videos?
Do y'all remember the bus driver uppercut video? Was like,
yes.
You going to jail now?
You going to jail now?
Yeah.
You going to jail now?
That I created the Street Fighter version, Mortal Kombat, Sonic the Hedgehog, Punch-Out. I created every version of that you can name of, right? Numbers got out there, everything was good. So I think I created like 20 plus videos involving that. And I get an email from World Star Hip Hop saying that I took their video. And I'm like, I know you capping, because I ain't take this from no World Star. Like this is everywhere. I don't see your name ain't on it, bro. Like don't do this. Don't let's not do this, because I already don't like your website, because you put my dog on video on there without telling me. Because the video they put on their website was the angry panda video where the panda was cussing everybody out and saying, fix my shit. That was me. I did the voiceover for that part. But they put my video on there without my permission. Now they're saying that I took their video and using it without their permission. So whoever had the 61 copyright strikes, I had every last bus driver uppercut video that was put on my YouTube channel was hit with a copyright strike from World Star.
But hold up, wait. How can they hit you to some random person recorded that on their phone? Huh?
Power.
That's crazy.
That's what you say.
It's power, because it was on their website too. Here's the crazy thing: it was on their website too. So since they put it up on their website, I happened to get it from there. But I'm like, bro, like this video is
everybody saw that.
Everybody named Mama saw this video, and it wasn't even on World Star. But since World Star had that type of power to where it's like, okay, you want to take our videos, we'll copyright strike your videos. We'll shut your channel down. I'm like, okay, so they can do this without even having any evidence of me having, sent it from their website. I'm like, okay.
That's
Or was it a
wild.
thing where they like paid the original person who recorded the video for the rights? Because I know sometimes they do that.
Sometimes they do that, but it wasn't for this video.
That's
Because
crazy.
this video was on more than just World Star, and like this made me like anti-World Star for years and years and years, and to this day.
I feel
I understand.
Because they chunk.
When I catch you, I'm gonna beat you up and I'm gonna scream World Star.
About people back 10 years.
All I'm gonna say is, if you do that, just make sure you bury me next to the person that put the copyright strikes on me. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah. All I'm saying is this: like when you put yourself in a situation where you're getting millions and millions of views off of the creativity that you've done, putting the voices on there, putting the sound effects, putting the rings from side to head, like all this stuff, you're putting that effort on there, and all they can do is just be like, take it off of there. And I realized at that moment, like, I'm not as unstoppable as I thought I was when I was putting those videos up. It was like, okay, these people have power behind their name, and they can just take my video down without having any questions behind it. Like, just
that should have
take
been
it
a
down.
hard ass fair use argument though.
It was.
It was a public video, and then you did all them changes to it, and your voices. That's kind of wild.
Yeah,
and Natasha, John Worldstar himself recorded that and put it up on their website.
Not John Worldstar.
It's his video.
That's crazy. Like, you weren't even there. Like, whoever that was, like, you weren't
He
even
was
there.
in
Like,
every fight scene.
Every single fight scene, behind the scenes, director's cut, uncut version. All he was behind all that.
Director's cut.
He recorded Sonic when the rings got knocked out.
The booty shake.
Yeah, so
That's crazy.
They took all those videos down, and like when a video is popular, it's going to be out there. The views are going to kick in. They hit it when it was the most popular, and then I fought with World Star for like 2-3 weeks, and then the videos come back up, and it's like they never existed.
Yeah, I get that.
I was like, man, I was cussing everybody out, man. I was like, I was cussing everybody in my mind. I didn't care. I cussed everybody out because it's like, I'm like, y'all, oh, we want to see the main thing about World Star, like they put these videos up, promotions, whatever, where we like to see our brother shine. And then when the motherfucker start getting some motherfucker shine, you hate that shit.
No, I don't think
Well,
so.
man, World Star.
Oh my goodness.
The censoring is crazy.
That humbled me, but at the same time, I was mad because I'm like, I could have got numbers.
You finna get out of here with that bar.
To this day, World Star, I don't give a about them.
Oh my goodness.
World Star.
And here she goes with the chaos. So to switch gears, right? We were talking about things that humbled us in our career and our journey. I want to switch gears to something like more positive, right? What I want everybody to name, I guess, like their most favorite moment with their community or their best moment with their community. And Big Cheese, since you started on that high, we gonna start with you. You know, what is what is like your most favorite moment with your community or the best moment with your community?
I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta hold myself. I'm sorry.
Breathe. It's all right.
Right.
You in a better place.
Yeah.
Right.
I am. You're right. I'm sorry. My bad. That was out of body experience that I should have got years ago. I'm sorry about that. Not gonna hold you, man. I miss Twitch Sings, man. I do. Like it was a very fun moment with our community where we would actually do songs together. We would.
Dang, I forgot about Twitch Sings.
We would duet songs together. We would do all type of stuff together when it came to Twitch Sings, man. And I wish they still kept that because it was a lot of people that I was introduced to in regards to doing duets and stuff like that. And it brought everybody together. It wasn't just like my community. It was like, okay, if Blackfoot Tasha, she was doing, not all I'm saying is like if she was doing Twitch Sings at that time,
Shit. I'm about to get you up out of here, sir.
Not Blackfoot Tasha.
Stop laughing.
Y'all understand? Y'all understand? Me and Tasha got beef way back for like 2019. All right, we still got unfinished business. But no, like for me, like it was just like enjoying those moments singing or not singing or not able to sing or whatever. It's just like those moments for me was always great because it brought the community together. Like it brought people together. It was happiness. It was joy. It was fun. Those were wonderful moments for me.
That's good. That's fire. Amorphous, what about you? What's your best or your favorite moment with your community?
I feel like I have two, but I'll start with the most recent. I think for me, one of the most beautiful things about my journey is that everybody saw it on social media. Like if you couldn't really go a day over that time if you're on Twitter without seeing my little face, dancing around. So working with Beyonce on the tour and going to certain stops and having people stop me and say, oh my gosh, I followed you since 2016. I've seen all your tweets manifesting this moment. Sharing those moments like that with my community, people that have really seen the journey and the fight for, opportunity like that has been really beautiful because it shows me that, I think sometimes as creators, we can be very in our head. And even with the numbers, things can feel very isolating and lonely. But then having someone say, oh, actually, I don't even know you, but I've seen your energy. I've seen the joy that you kind of possess. And that has either gotten me through the pandemic when times are hard. Yeah, that's always been really, really great to hear. Segueing to the second one really quick on that note, I guess the biggest moment within my community, I'll say it's one person. They told me in, I think it was December of 2020, it was someone, she just had surgery on her legs and she couldn't move for about a month. And she said she saw my video on Instagram and it made her get up and start dancing. And they had it on video and everything. And that to me was like, she was like, it wasn't about the song. She didn't care. It wasn't really that important, but it was seeing me being myself, having fun, enjoying life that made her want to fight to get up and get through this, recovery period quicker. So just grateful to be in that position to have that kind of impact on people. So yeah.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Meek, what about you?
So I have two. One is like for me, and then the next one is like my community. So when I be getting tagged on Twitter, it'd be like, oh, who inspired you to play The Sims? And they be having my little name on there. And I'd be like, oh, so people really be watching me. I don't know why I have this thing where I feel like people don't be watching me, but apparently people know me in the Sims community. So it's really nice to see people tagging me like, oh yeah, this person got good little CC finds and just sim related stuff. So, but as far as my community, I got into the EA Creator Network. I was streaming Sims and the Sims popped up in the stream talking about you got mail. And I go check my email and they told me I got accepted into the program. So that was really nice to have like with my
congratulations.
Community. Thank you.
That's really cool. That they just popped up and said you got mail in your chat.
Yeah,
you want to say a little bit more to that? Like
they was like they came in because I was streaming and I was like, when I'm streaming The Sims, I gotta like stay in character because I be narrating, doing voices and all. So I get a little notification and it says The Sims 4 is now following, and I'm like, hold on, maybe somebody playing with me because I be cussing. I'm trying to work on it, y'all, but like. It be coming out. And they was like, Susu. And I'm like, Susu, okay. You got mail. Susu. They said Susu.
Oh, that's how they
Yes.
And I go check and I'm like, oh, this for real. Oh, they put me in the program. Me. And I'm like, oh shoot, that is great. Like, okay. And I'm like, okay, y'all. So this our year. We up. This our year. So I'm like, that was like one of the best moments that I had with my community. So yeah.
That's fire. That's fire. Shira, Roshi.
First, but before I get into that, Amorphous, I just want you to check with B and ask her why she's been ignoring my calls. But I just want to say the moment
because Jay blocking them.
That's why.
That's a question.
Where Christine go?
Please. On stream the second time.
Listen.
Don't get boxed.
Listen.
Oh my goodness.
I would say when we stream anything, like I like to laugh. So I don't have like one specific moment, but we stream a lot. So anytime I could be laughing and have a good time is a good moment with my community. Personally, I don't have like one specific moment that I can like pick out, to be honest.
Okay.
Sure.
My favorite like moment, like you're just saying my favorite moment. I say my favorite moment with our stream.
She ain't even got one yet. She's still trying to think.
Because there's so many.
She's scrolling right now.
One of my favorite moments with our stream.
That's why you just pick a general statement and you just keep it moving.
See, that's my favorite moment.
Nice general.
But that's my favorite moment with our stream is that there's so many favorite moments.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That was a good comeback. That was a good one.
I'll pick one.
Yeah, pick one.
One of my favorite moments with our stream.
It's gonna be some racist shit. Watch.
It wasn't. All I was gonna say was the Cinco de Mayo stream was mad fun. That's all I was gonna say.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite moments.
Okay.
I knew.
All right.
I knew what I was gonna say.
All right.
Oh my god.
Tasha Mack, what about you? What is your like a favorite moment or your best moment with your community?
I would say my personal favorite moment was my community coming together to vote for me for the HyperX Queued Up challenge. Because what are you doing, bro?
We hear it. Yes.
Fart.
No.
It looked like
it was on the air horn button.
Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad that we could all share in that sound. It was lovely. You were saying
that was one of my personal favorite moments because like I ain't gonna lie, I did my research. Once they told me who was the competition, I looked up all them people. I looked at their viewership. I looked at every single social media. I had to weigh my odds against how much of a chance I had to win this because I can't build myself up to be like, yeah, I'm gonna get this. And then next thing you know, I don't. So I did all the research. And of all the people that won, I knew they were gonna win. But there was one person that I thought that was going to win over me because she had a way bigger community than I do. And I don't know. They came, like everybody came through and they voted every single day and we won somehow. We won.
Just say what it is. You cooked the books.
Tasha was looking like a double wide surprise.
I will be right back.
Oh my god!
But yeah, we want to see some more of
This
My favorite like community thing is probably all of the like subathons, especially my first subathon that I did. The like first and second ones, we had so much fun, even though they make me play games that I hate and they know I hate them. We just have so much fun and laugh so much. And honestly, like almost everything with them is great because it's like there are so many times where I don't want to stream because I'm like in a bad mood. And they just manage to cheer me up every time. They manage to cheer me up every time. And it just feels good knowing that, you know.
No.
We know. Knowing that.
Knowing that, you know, they're there for me. Or we're there for each other. They be my therapist for real. I'll be over there crying on stream. I've told them way too much. They know way too much. I might have to find each and every one of them and make them sign some NDAs.
Retroactive NDAs. Oh my goodness.
Getting to be yourself is like another, because I mean they know, like, because a lot of times like you know, unbeknownst to like a lot of the fans, is a lot of times I'm like very serious and in mom mode. So I don't get to be like my goofy, funny side like a lot of the time. So like the aspect of my personality that they probably think is most of the time is actually probably a very minuscule part of the time. So it's good to like be able to like show that side of my personality more when I'm interacting like with the chat versus like always having to be like serious and in parent mode and like, you know, like low key and chill. So it's good that like I get to be like outside of like my little box sometimes, like when I'm hanging out with them. And that's like another like part of it that like I really, really like.
We should also, another one of my favorite moments is when Christine got on all fours.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Christine got on all fours and said,
and neighed like a horse.
Oh no!
Can we roll the clip?
No, we don't have it. We don't have the clip.
Somebody got it.
Tom, give me the clip, Tom. Tom, give me the clip.
Somebody got it.
Tom
I've
definitely got
seen
that
it 3
freaking
times
clip
on the internet since y'all did that shit.
Tom definitely.
Tom got a
got
cancel
the clip. Ash
folder
got
for
the clip.
everybody in here.
Yeah,
He does. He got the receipts. Okay, he got the receipts. All right.
Oh, I know ours is full, compiled, overflowing.
So many things.
Y'all got them videos of Roshi shaking that back.
Yeah, no, that's already on repeat in the stream. Like the little Nightbot thing is like, hey, you want to?
Not you looking at her like that. Everybody know about the infamous Roshi twerk.
Right. He's like,
So why are we bringing that up?
What?
And then you did
You shaking that ass?
Listen,
You shaking that ass? What the hell?
for the coins.
This is a professional. Christine, I'm gonna need you to moderate.
Let's talk about shaking this ass. What's going on?
Hands on your knees.
Okay.
Go change your
Trey
name.
and
Go boy
Tasha.
twerking. What?
Trey and Tasha, for you guys, what's like one of your favorite moments with your community, or like your best moment with your community?
I think I have two. I mean, I like when people are like going through stuff and then I'd be like, you know, like, oh, we watched your videos and they made us laugh and, you know, like put us in a better space and stuff like that. Because, you know, you make content and you want people to feel good, but sometimes when you hear it, it's just kind of like, wow, somebody really liked this shit. So it's like, that's fun. And then for me, I'll never forget like when I first started my business and then I actually had like I think like when I actually opened my store, I went live. So just like all the people that were like from our YouTube channel that like supported and bought stuff, because like you can ask Trey, like I was so scared we was about to be in a hole. I was like, I didn't think this shit was gonna work out, because he make fun of me for that, because I was like I was like, so we a little bit in the hole, you cool with that? Because like
I already done took the money, used it.
I mean,
oh, it's too late now.
five figures. Oh no. You okay? I ain't got no choice. You not right. Spending money.
Listen, he's saying that now, but he made me feel good at the time. Yeah, I was scared it wasn't gonna work. But just to see like all the people that came and like bought stuff and continue to buy stuff like every week is just like that makes me feel good about what I'm doing. Because of course, like if you don't have people watching you, or you don't have like it can get depressing. It don't matter how many numbers you got. It's just sometimes you just feel like you're not doing enough. So it's cool to have those moments. And just like when I streamed 7 hours yesterday and I wasn't trying to, because we was literally just shooting the shit in the chat, just like bringing up old shows and stuff that we used to watch like in the 90s, like cartoons and stuff, especially like on the height of X-Men 97 coming back. Like that was like the kind of the start of the conversation. So just sitting there and doing stuff like that, like it's cool to be able to just sit there, hang out with your community and just chill and vibe without having to, you know, it's good to be able to be yourself around other people, because everybody don't do that. So it's good to be able to do that.
Yes. And I want to say lang. Shout out to Courtney Walker, big channel supporter, spreading love. Thank you so much. Much love to you. Okay, hear them horns. Yes. Appreciate you.
What is
well, hold on now.
Oh my goodness.
That's the sound. And shout out to Quincy King as well for the donation. Tasha was dragging that girl for that comment. LOL. I recommend watching the live. I'm not sure.
Don't recommend that.
What
if they talking about me, don't recommend that. They talking about that girl I brought up earlier with the darkened
yes, the darkened folk.
That was me at my worst. Don't do that.
No,
sometimes things come out before you think about what you're saying.
That's true. And sometimes people think that you don't have time because your personality online, but sometimes we have nothing but time. Exactly. Okay. Audience, I do see some of you guys sharing your favorite moments, and I actually want to shout some of them out. So if you have a favorite moment with any of the creators on this panel today, definitely put them in the chat. Okay. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna skip the ones that y'all put about me. What about the ones y'all have about the other panelists?
Not just skipping yourself.
Clip of Christine Nayin, please.
No.
No. You know what, Christine? I'm gonna need you to get together. You just skipped all over me. I don't even matter.
I am so sorry.
What is going on? No. Let's talk about it.
Go ahead, Trey.
No. Let's talk about it. You used the picture from 2016 from us on the thumbnail. I ain't even got that hair no more. Look, my locks are locking.
You have no hair.
Man, you grew that hair fast.
My locks are locking. You know what I'm saying? They are luscious in this month. Like, what's up, Christine?
Lockalicious.
Let's talk about it. What's going on?
Okay, so what had happened was I was making the thumbnail like last minute, and I was like, crap, I should have asked people for pictures, but it's last minute. I'm sitting there folding clothes. Let me make this thumbnail for this stream. So I'm like, let me go ahead and gather pictures online. Mm-hmm. And that was the only picture I could get of you guys online.
So you couldn't hit Tasha up for a new picture. It's a quick
message. Last minute, and it was right before I was setting up the thing to send y'all the link.
Who are you? This is not the Christine I've known for all
Listen, who am I? I am a busy ass woman that had to make a thumbnail and had to figure something out. So what I did is I came to an agreement. You guys will send me pictures that I'll use as the backups, but from now on, I will ask about the pictures, and if it doesn't come in time, I've got a backup safety that y'all can't come for me for because y'all have already agreed that it's an okay picture to use.
Unbelievable. This ain't the Christine I've come to know and respect. I just don't understand this. But I have a few favorite moments over the years.
Mm-hmm.
My few reactions from Infinity War, Attack on Titan, even though the Attack on Titan community can be trash when you predicting stuff, but season 2, episodes 6 and 7, that was some of my favorite moments. But I think one of our greatest achievements was when the CW Flash Writers Room, Legends, all those rooms started following us on Twitter.
Oh, that's fire.
When we were doing CW stuff before.
And it was so because I'm a Flash comic book guy through and through. Everybody knows that I know the Flash better than anyone. That's my thing. So when that happened, I was through the roof. I'm like, I was through the roof, and like, yeah. That's not even get into that, but that was one of the moments I was like, yeah, that's. And then being on the being on a TV show, they used our
for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, we were on Legends of Tomorrow for like 5 seconds. They used our footage from
really?
Yeah. And they put it on TV. So that during that time, that was very
really cool.
Like, Mom, I did it. Mom.
Which episode? Which episode?
It was a premiere episode.
Was it the first episode of the last season or the one before that?
No, it was like season 4.
It was a premiere episode where they it
was season 3 or season 4. It was
had people reacting to stuff, and like the people that used to react to the show, they kind of like got a couple of us and like put us in the video, like we reacted to something that happened in the show.
Yeah,
so that was kind of cool.
So those were big moments.
Oh, I gotta check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
And it was fun. It was nice. That was nice.
Those were the days. Those were the days.
Here we go.
they were.
Yes, back when they were
Back
showing
when-
a lot more.
Yeah,
love
and that's
of
and
reactions.
that's back to what we were saying. Like we could post CW shows, and a lot of people couldn't.
Yeah. That could just go to show, depending on who like what you doing
like
and who
we
don't.
could post like we had no problem posting CW shows, Arrow, Flash, Batwoman, Super. If we wanted to post Superman and Lois, we could start watching and posting today, no problem.
I think until they got bought by somebody else, until they did like whatever that merger was, and then it was like
that weird merger where they started cutting. Or Legacy, my show Legacies got cut because of it.
No,
a little salty.
I was a little upset because I had to see how that story ended. We started this thing in Vampire Diaries.
Did you watch Originals?
Originals is the greatest scripted television show that has ever existed.
Christine, we got stuff from the set. We got jackets from the set. They sent us
Not
jackets.
Now this is why she got beef with us. This is why she got beef with us. I'm gonna just mute us.
Tasha knows my address. Okay.
But why he trying? You already did this picture. Like, why he trying to start more beef?
You know
like,
what?
Why he trying to do that?
That's I know. I'm a little.
I think Joseph signed it.
Not you. You know, wait. I'm finna go.
Klaus?
I'm finna go. Don't believe this man. We got stuff from the set, yes, because they saw us react to the last season and we was in our feelings. So when they wrapped everything up, they did send us a nice little box. So
my heart. Oh.
I wish we'd known each other back when I met Ian and Paul. That was amazing.
Ian and Paul who?
Stefan and Damon. Not you looking like that. I went to my first ever con was a Vampire Diaries con, and I actually got to meet like all of them.
Wait, they have conventions? Do they still go on?
Ma'am, you didn't know they had conventions for that universe?
I didn't know.
Jesus.
Like before Legacies was a thing, like Vampire Diaries and the Originals had cons. Like they have cons. Supernatural has cons. Like those people have cons. I don't know if they.
I know Supernatural has cons, and that's actually something
Vampire Diaries had one too. Now none of the girls were there when I went, but mind you, that was like the first one. So like I met most of the guys, but yeah.
Oh my!
You'd be surprising at some of those personalities.
Wait, I gotta see because if Elijah from Originals is at a con, I got to take a picture.
I don't know if they
him.
do it now because both of them shows are over, but at the time they were on, so they were doing cons. So I don't know if they still do them or not.
Okay.
Let's just say some of those.
I'll do the research later.
Were like very pleasant interactions, and there were some I could have done without.
Not Elijah.
When they say don't meet your heroes, they mean that sometimes. Not, mind you, he wouldn't. No, it wouldn't even be who you think. It wouldn't even be who you think. So.
Okay.
I will say that Ian and Paul have opposite personalities where Damon character is the asshole. He is like the sweetest person ever in real life. And Paul is the sarcastic one, like the one who plays Stefan. He's like, there is like opposite. So, but they were amazing though. It's just another little twerp that was on there that I didn't care for. So,
well, okay, we'll talk more after. We'll talk
later.
But before we wrap up, I do want to thank all of our panelists for joining today and taking the time to be a part of this. I appreciate y'all so much. Okay. See you, Shira. And I thank you guys for. Go ahead, Roshi. I want to see this. Go ahead. A little higher. Tilt it up a little bit more.
Please, not slapping.
What?
What you do, Roshi? What the hell is that? What you do?
I think that's from that Beyonce.
That's
comment.
from Beyonce. Shira, you need backup.
That's that Beyonce comment.
She ready.
That's better you.
You know damn well the only phone he calling is my phone.
Period.
You ain't seen nothing. Get him. We ain't seen nothing.
You know what? Jay-Z sending no henchman over here. He don't want
Okay. You know what Julia's coming after? Please no.
Right, because Julia's do not play.
Julia's do not play.
I got you.
Julius, blink 8 times if you need help, man. Blink 8 times if you need help, man.
Not 8 times.
This is the time.
And they got his eyes knocked out before he finished blinking.
The screen will shut down at blink 7. There was no 8th blink. No 8th
8
blink.
times is crazy though. Like
that is a lot. Like
by the time you finish blinking 8 times, it's already over.
Right. He has seen his life 8 times over in 8 blinks.
No, I'm kidding.
It's okay if you're not. We still. It's okay.
We'll switch the name of your girl Sharon. Damn.
Oh, that's hilarious. But yes, I do want to thank you guys so much for taking the time to be a part of this panel. Anybody watching, make sure you check out each of these channels. And you know what? I'm going to say this to y'all now because I want to make sure I do this after. Please DM me all of your links so I can put them up, places and stuff like that where this will drop. So that way more people can follow you guys and support you guys and all the things that you guys are doing. I have a lot of love and respect for each of you guys, especially for showing up to my things. I be doing things and y'all be showing up, and I'm very grateful, very appreciative, and so happy to have all of you guys be a part of this. So I want to wish the utmost blessings and the best for each and every one of you guys, especially for this year and years to come. I know that some of you guys have projects you're currently starting or some things you've already started, and I really wish the utmost success for each of those things for you. And thank you.
Same.
We love you, girl. We love you.
Look, we can exist without beefing.
Right?
We feel like we can't.
Send me my check in the mail, Christine, for the stream.
No.
I'll bring it to you in person. Okay, I'll bring it to you in person.
Yeah,
You're not leaving the house. Don't lie.
Oh, wow.
Liar.
No, listen, it's sometimes,
you have a defense.
Sometimes the stars align and I'm able to. Sometimes they don't line up. Okay.
I'm gonna be at Shira and Rochi's at 6. We finna
She
go to
don't
dinner
love
at
me.
7:45, and she said, "I'll let y'all know."
That
Ask
means
me,
no.
ask me if she let us know.
I did. I texted Shira.
You did text me.
Damn, that made you look crazy.
Bring it in.
You said you were gonna call me back. You were like, "Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom, but I'm gonna call you back." You left. You never called me back.
Yeah, you call back.
So I was like, maybe I'm on the phone with them. So she driving. Let me text
you.
Shira.
A week later.
Who else here is in Florida? Was there like what other person too? Oh, okay.
Amorphous, yes.
You were. Okay.
He left.
Yeah.
He's left us.
Oh, damn.
And because he stinks.
Orlando.
Yeah,
Oh,
you.
shit.
Oh,
You right there, man.
You're right there.
Yeah, I know. We all in the same.
Baby, hold on.
place.
Before we go, can we
Yes, I
understand the barefoot Tasha big cheese beef? Because what is going on? here?
Right, y'all
Blackfoot,
beefing.
come here.
What's
Just,
going on?
just bring it in, man. Bring it. Come here.
Blackfoot. God.
Shut your ass up, okay?
Oh.
I have nothing to you, all right? We good.
Yeah, you're not.
Stop coming for me. Ain't doing nothing.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna beat you up and I'm gonna scream "World Star" above you while you're on the ground.
That's crazy.
Right above you, I'll be like,
That is
"World
number one op activity.
Okay.
That is number one op activity.
I'm gonna flip a coin, and while you look up in the air, I'm gonna clothesline you.
Oh my gosh. But not you telling her the distraction, because now.
Yeah.
He would hit a woman.
I didn't hear it. I clothesline her. It's not a hit per se.
He's like, let's define the word hit. But before we close out, one last thing. I want to have the woman that I am extremely grateful for, especially for the past 2 years with Black Creator Spotlight, because she took my basic and obviously hated image creations that I create, and she made magazine covers of them. Okay, which
Yes,
also
they were
for the
fire.
you guys were in past ones that maybe didn't have one, because I think Shira Roshi, I did y'all before the magazine covers thing. So I'll talk to Destiny about doing one for y'all, like a rebirth for the ones that didn't get the magazine covers and stuff like that. So send me a photo, an approved photo. Okay, I'm gonna say that now. All right, Destiny. Hold on, did I? I'll check.
Right there.
Let me just say that everybody looked good in their photos. We looked like we were in 320p from 1977.
It looked like y'all picture was taken on a flip phone.
I ain't lying.
It looked like she took that from a MySpace top 8.
Oh,
my MySpace top 8 probably would look better than that. That's sad.
Christine, be so for real. Oh my god.
Destiny, just let me know if she got
Destiny.
people there. You can let me know. It's a safe space. You can talk to me. That shit was crazy.
She has another picture of y'all. I don't know, like, what she got going on.
Where, like, what folder
Under
is
the
it in?
bus.
What
so you got
Well,
another.
so she just
It's in the DMs. No, because last year I literally had to try to get a picture
brought
of
you
y'all.
up here to shout you out, okay? Not to stir hot
I'm
pot.
still on your
all right?
side. Don't worry, sis. I'm still on your side, bro. You know.
She's ran
All
over.
right, Destiny, it's a safe space, Destiny.
Got
It's
your
okay.
back.
And it's live. It's live. You will not lose your job, your internship. We got you.
Hold on, no. Because Christine, why I just found the picture?
Immediately. What picture is it?
From when
I'm
we went to your
gonna send it to you. Hold
Because I
on.
sent it to
No,
you.
I already know what picture you got. Okay.
So,
we was
like
in the
I
thing
said,
last
this
year.
weekend has been a crazy busy weekend. I've been gone for 5 days. I had to come back. We got to clean. We got a lot of stuff going on. Okay, so for those reasons,
Beyonce said she cooks, she clean, but she still won't fold.
I see how it is.
You hear me, Christine?
She can't.
I fold.
2 hours.
Please, it's just how fold.
I fold. Hubby washes the laundry, and I fold. And I've got.
that
He was
was
washing when I was gone for 5 days, so I got 5 days worth of laundry to fold. Okay.
Teamwork.
Look, Christine could have used that picture right there.
It looks better than the one
All
we
right,
had.
guys, I want to thank you guys so much for coming to today's stream. I appreciate you so much, love. Shout out to Married to the Real.
That's
Okay, what
crazy.
you guys are gonna do is you're gonna shout out. You're gonna shout out and say where the people can find you. Okay, Married to the Real. Where can people find you?
Y'all can find us right here at Married to the Real on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, and on Twitter. And then you can find us separately gaming, Trade to Black Dragon, and just JUS1T Tasha Gaming, not just Ash, not just Ash Gaming, just Tasha Gaming.
I'm bald head, bro. That shit is wild.
Oh my
like this is what people be saying when they say it be your own people, because it be your own people, bro. That's your like. I didn't know I had a problem. I don't have a problem with Christine.
It might be me. Maybe
it is you. And she taking it out on me because I can't do nothing.
Oh my gosh,
that's crazy to me.
She got equal opportunity, so we married, so you got to be her too.
That's bullshit. I didn't do nothing. Oh, hold up. Go back. Hold up.
Okay.
Boy, oh my God, this boy with the product.
I know that's right.
Y'all.
I know that's right.
Yes,
okay, wait though. Let me
LLC.
do this announcement because I don't take these opportunities for myself because I
Yes,
have,
do it.
What is the word called? When you don't believe in yourself, I forgot. But like, so I have a 40% off sale right now. Like everything must go with the stuff that I have left because I am doing an anime inspired collection in March. So if you want to smell like your favorite anime character, I am starting to put together. I have the Curse collection, the Slayer collection, and the Plus Ultra collection that's coming in March. And you can be scented like your favorite characters. So. And it's all natural. It's vegan, it's cruelty free. There's no formaldehyde, you know what I'm saying? No carcinogens, so you don't get cancer from using my products. So, there's the plus in that.
That's good.
I be trying to move these products.
Period.
You be nervous. I be trying to.
Yeah, they smell good. Oh, also, if you use code Lang Lang, you get 12% off. Additional
if you use
12%
the code
off.
Lang Lang, you get an extra. Is it gonna be? Yeah, it will be extra. Look, I had to wait.
Look at Christine.
That's what her phrase is. That's
Christine gonna have people stacking discount codes. That's crazy, Christine.
No, we have that. We talked about that a long time. Y'all ain't gonna do
Y'all
me.
can get a code too.
No, I'm saying it's already 40% off. You gonna have people stacking.
Yeah, but she are up to date, bro. She she was gonna do that.
Oh my goodness! I was just trying to promote like I promote. Shira, Tasha, Roshi.
You gotta make sure
can
that
the people find you?
we know it came through Christine.
You can find our reaction videos on the Your Boy Roshi channel. We game on YBR Games, YBR Gaming. Your Boy Roshi. Type in Your Boy Roshi Gaming.
Not you not knowing.
It's one of them. It's gonna pop up. The music thing, our bluegrass group. I'm still working on our channel for that. So channel link coming soon. Christine will have it to post later.
Who's dying?
Y'all good?
You guys can find me everywhere at Barefoot Tasha. Y'all can find me everywhere at what is the
Jam?
What in this?
All right. Awesome.
That
And
bluegrass
Big
almost killed
Cheese,
me.
the bluegrass. Big Cheese, where can the people find you?
That's what you mean. You can find us at stinkycheese.com.
Oh my
Yeah. First of all, shut your black foot up, okay? You can find me on all socials. Big Cheese, no threes, no Z's, no dollar signs. It's regular spelling, Big Cheese. All socials. New logo, new area, new music coming. Bouncing back on YouTube, putting up videos every now and then. But I think since my new journey without Nappy Boy Gaming, it's going to be a little bit more. It's going to be a little bit more real, man. I hope that you guys are looking forward to my journey as far as being back on YouTube.
Hey.
Woo, 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 woo. Excited. New setup. We see it. We see it.
Hey, hold on, man. Mind your business now. Hold on. Chill out,
I'm kind of disappointed. I don't see no cheese anywhere in that room, man.
You looking at him?
Oh, actual cheese.
See that cheesy ass nigga right there?
All right, Meek Games. Where can the people find you? Where can the people find you, Meek?
Y'all can find me here on YouTube at Meek Games, but TikTok and Twitch is Meek Games, but you gotta add another S. I don't know. Somebody already took it on TikTok and Twitch, so it's Meek Games on Twitch and TikTok.
The Parker song.
I love it. And Amorphous, where can the people find you?
You can find me on YouTube under Amorphous, Spotify, Apple Music, Amorphous. My Twitter is Lone Amorphous, LNEAMORPHOUS. My Instagram is The Official Amorphous. Look, I don't have any consistency, but you'll find me if you search it.
I appreciate you recognizing, because brand consistency is something I talk about, especially when I go to tag people on one platform and can't find them on the next. Okay,
I know.
But
I'm working on
appreciate
it.
you doing. I know it's a. And Destiny, where can the people find you, Boopsie?
Destiny
Trader
Celine everywhere. First of all, Destiny man, just Destiny Celine everywhere. I argue with people on Twitter, so don't follow me there. But you can follow me on Instagram.
I'm following you there. I want to see that.
You want to see the argument?
Yeah. I want to see the mess.
But yes, I want to thank you guys again. Thank you everybody that watched. Thank you everybody that donated. That was a part of it. Much love to y'all. Y'all have a great night and deuces.
Thank you for having us.